Well, hello and welcome to Tech Reviews Live. Actually, I don't usually have a name for this, so I'm just adjusting this camera here. Check out my new hat. Wait a sec. Hat. Boom. Welcome to everybody who's in the show today. What's going on? We make videos. CA is here. Andrew McKinney, Dr. Doomapple, Duck Lover 101, Spencer Cook. What's going on, Spencer? Yeah, you discovered that the single board computer is $240. We're gonna get to that in a minute. It's like the high-end version of low-end computing, which is kind of, but it's high-end, but you'll see. Who else is in the house? Andrew McKinney, Duck Lover 101. I've already said hello. Andrew Zomer, hi. Utopia Opera. Good evening. Joseph Sukup. What's going on? Dr. Doomapple, I already said hello. Zombie, what's going on? Thanks, Duck Lover. He said cool hat. It is a pretty cool hat, right? The thing you don't know is it's glow in the dark, but we'll do that another time. So it's Saturday morning here in New York City, and I just thought what I would do is hang out with you guys for a bit and do some filming. I got to do some tech reviews this morning, so I thought, why not do it again in a live stream? It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. You guys are always awesome to have. Help me out. Tell me what's going on, and let me know if I miss anything. So I thought I would do that, and I would wear the awesome hat at the same time. This keyboard is what I built on my last live stream. If you haven't already gone and checked out that last live stream, you should go check that out. That was a pretty awesome build. I haven't put this on the website yet. It's gonna be on the website soon. Actually, is the action cam working? Oh, it is, but it's bad. Let me see if I can fix it. This is going to be on the website soon. Of course, it isn't on the website yet, but it will be shortly. And I'll do a video where I do the speed build of it, so you can see just exactly how you go about building one of these. But it's a pretty sweet build for sure. This is the blue carbon fiber from One Up Keyboards. Cool. Joseph Sukup says, it's a cool hat if your channel is Ski with Pete. Guess whose channel is Ski with Pete? Cool. All right, well, give me a sec. Okay, just as I get the first piece of business going on up in the house, just as I do, I want to remind you guys two things. One, 1080p, possibly amongst the last times ever. Which brings me to the second thing. Don't forget that Super Chat is enabled. Every bit of money that we get today will go towards turning this stream into 4K. You might be like, yeah, but you just showed me a thing that says, yeah, but there's a lot more that goes into it than that. We gotta redo the solder cam. We gotta make sure that the engine can handle all the parts. I've got to get the right plugs and pieces and everything for that, which I don't have yet. So there's still an absolute ton of things. The goal is still there, 898. We're at 666, which is demonic. And yes, we are headed towards the 4K. Let's just see what's going on in the chat room. Oh my God, we can switch cameras? Yes, there's camera 2. Say what's up to camera 2. Sup, bros? Don't forget to press like. Don't forget to press subscribe. Camera 2, you know I'm looking at you right now. You can see this awesome perspective. So when I do stuff like this, you'd be like, whoa, do I have an awesome view or what? And when I do like this, you'd be like, whoa, I can see the back of the box. All right. Loving my purple 3-layer JD40 kit from One Up, by the way. Good as hell. Nice, Andrew. Awesome. Did anyone else get their Penumbra shipping confirmation? I'm not in on Penumbra, which is disappointing. What else is going on in the chat? YouTube really stepping up their game. I'm sure you're trying to say game, but you typoed. Yeah, man. YouTube is where it's at. So we're going to 4K the hell out of this. Don't forget, I'm simulcasting on Twitch. If you want to go meme crazy or write anything silly, do it over on Twitch. It's twitch.tv/SkeevesPete. The chat over on YouTube is far more civilized if you're watching me currently on Twitch. If you're watching me on Twitch, you won't be able to take advantage of camera 2, but if you come over to YouTube, you can. Don't forget to give me a like. Don't forget to press subscribe if you haven't already, though that would be weird, because I don't know how many people are going to be here that haven't subscribed. What else? Super chat is enabled. I said that. Wait, what am I missing? 1080p. Did I say 1080p? Actually, 1080p is winning at the moment, so followed up closely by 360p. So if you're watching in 360p, come on over. All right, cool. We have 31 concurrent viewers, and the first thing we're going to take a look at is the HighKey 960. For those of you who haven't been around while I do these live stream tech review sorts of things, what I tend to do is just like focus on the thing itself, and then I come back to the live chat afterwards. If you want to interrupt me, you can with Super Chat. I will take your interruptions for the Super Chat edge. And yes, I'm drinking coffee out of a Starbucks mug that you get a really good view of in... oh, you don't get a good view of in camera 2. There, I'll give you a good view, camera 2. What do you think of that? Milky coffee. We make videos, CA says, have you heard of the Red Dragon K552 Kumara? Apparently new board, crazy reviews, super cheap. Sounds interesting. No, I haven't heard of it actually. I might hit them up though. I might see what exactly the deal is going on with that. For those of you who are new to the stream, I do a lot of keyboard reviews, but I also do a lot of Raspberry Pi and single board system. What's the name? These are single board computers, but it's also called SoCs, System on a Chip. I do a lot of these sorts of reviews, and I do a lot of... Actually, here, I'll just show you. My camera 3, which isn't currently enabled, but it's right here. It's a Raspberry Pi. That's a Raspberry Pi 3. It's just off to the side here, because I have it ready for when I live stream, but I didn't use it today. Oh, what the... There we go. I do a lot of these Raspberry Pi Zero, Raspberry Pi-ish sort of things. But this is a little bit different. So why don't I get to that review? Okay, so just one more time. If you haven't already seen one of these, what I'll do is I'll focus on the review. I'll pretend like you guys aren't here for a few minutes. And then if I fluff any lines or anything, I go back and do it again and again and again. Because this ultimately is what I'm going to edit and turn into my regular Saturday morning content. And if you guys haven't already subscribed, you should do so now, because every Saturday morning there's a new piece of content, plus there's live streams as often as I can. My plan is, even though last week I made the plan to have a live stream on a Sunday and I didn't do it, my plan is again to do a live stream tomorrow, but we'll see how that works out. I think I'm going to build I'm building a TKL tomorrow. Is that right, Steph?
Yeah.
Is that what we just said? Yeah.
I think that's what we just decided.
Yeah, okay, so... But before we get to that, for those of you who are in the chat and who aren't mods and want to one day grow up and be a mod, remind people as they come and go, what the hell is this? Remind them that I'm just doing the review and that I will be back in just a minute. All right, here we go. Making sure my cap is nice and awesome. Whoop. Hi, today we're taking a look at the HighKey 960 single board computer. This is from LeMaker. It's a very expensive... Nah, this sucked. Terrible, terrible intro. Anchorbait, you just missed the terrible intro. Let's try this again. The Dave bot over in Twitch just said, need old English font on that hat. Do you think it would make it any cooler? Really? Really? All right. Manage HD says, let's see what this is about, like every proud Canadian. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Skeeves Pete, and today we're taking a look at the HighKey 960 single board computer from LeMaker. This is a brand new high-end single board computer that's definitely in competition with the Raspberry Pi. Let's take a look. All right, I'm going to zoom in for this mother. So this came to me as two boxes. The first box is just the power supply. Outputs 12 volt 2 amps. That's not your typical Raspberry Pi voltage. This is the... But let's get on to the main event, the HighKey 960. So just taking a look at the back, there's actually two CPUs on this. There's the 4 Cortex A73 and the 4 Cortex A53, which is the big little CPU architecture. It combines two different architectures into one chip. This is going to be a powerful little puppy. It's got 3 gigabytes of DDR4 DRAM. It's got 32 gigabytes of flash storage built in. It's also got a PCIe, 2 USB 3s. Yeah, USB 3s on a single board computer. And this is trying to say that it's got... This is trying to say that it's got wireless that operates at 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. I'm not sure what this QR code is. Probably just a link to the LeMaker website. But let's get inside. All right, inside we have the HighKey 960 instruction manual. Not that much inside. Okay, I'm just going to put this. I'm actually going to put this right here so I can see it real good. We've got this heatsink for the CPU, which I'm going to leave off to the side for now. Not really deadless. R1206 dude, what's going on, guys? Now, you haven't missed much of anything yet because I'm still just trying to get inside the first thing that I'm reviewing on today's show. But you did miss that I've got an awesome new hat. Although I was showing it off last week too. There we go. Get that out of the way. Okay, Steph, can I ask you to be quiet, love?
Kinda.
What are you running around doing?
Getting this thing ready.
Oh, is he coming?
Yeah.
How much noise do you need to make?
Well,
It's okay, we can put the show on pause for a sec.
no, you go. I just needed to.
No, we'll put on, we'll just hang out. I can hang out with these dudes for a minute.
No, I just needed to stamp that because I realized I didn't have a stamp. Everything else is good.
Jung Hwan Min says, oh yay, another live stream. Yeah. R1206 plays the same joke he's been playing for 6 months. Mange HD says, is this his Saturday video? He streams, then he edits it. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. A Pi-esque with USB 3. Sweet indeed. The only thing with this one, not really deadlifts, that might surprise you, is $240.
Here you go.
All right, I'm going. Okay, so what does $240 worth of CPU get you these days? Let's tell you exactly. Okay, first of all, we've got, like the Raspberry Pi, we got a 40-pin LS connector here. You can see that this is a female variant, while on the Raspberry Pi you typically get the male pins. Here you have the female pin, so that's an easy way of doing the pin configuration. Besides that, you've got the DC jack here, or where the power goes in. That's there. Here you have the antennas. This is, doesn't say what it is. This is Wi-Fi. Oh, this is Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, and this is just Wi-Fi. So that's probably 2.4 and 5 gigahertz. Here we have a USB 3 controller. Oh, I'm holding it so funny. USB 3. USB-C OTG cable, full-size HDMI, micro SD card slot. Then we also have the 60-pin HS connector, the 32 gigabytes of flash memory is this chip here. This is the, actually this is the RAM on top and the system on a chip on the bottom. And this is the Wi-Fi and Bluetooth chip. And I think that's Texas Instruments. I can see the little logo there. Hard to see, but you can. When you make videos, TA, did you move new studio? Nope, didn't move. Still the old studio. I'm just scratching my nose. Oh, look at all my subscribers leaving. If you haven't already subscribed, press subscribe now. Help me get this number back up. Skip says this looks like a Raspberry. It's a lot like a Raspberry. I'm just going to flip it over to the other side here and just take a quick look. All right, on the other side we have the PCIe Gen 2 there. This is an M.2 key M. We also have the USB 3 hub, which is right there. It's got its own chip. And then here we have a bunch of selector pins. Let's just turn this around and we'll take a look at those even more up close. So on the back here, you can see that there's a JTAG. There's JTAG solder points if that's your thing. But also here, I wanted to point out these switches. So you see it says auto power. So auto power means that it'll automatically power on when you plug it in. Boot mode, that's to let you choose the boot mode. That's number 2. And then number 3 is external boot. So you can either boot from the 32 gigabytes on board, or you could use the micro SD, card. All right. Just while we're up close like this. You know what? I'm going to do that walk around again. All nice and close. So this is your power in. These are your 40-pin LS connectors. Round here is your micro SD card slot, followed by your HDMI, USB-C OTG, USB 3 single port, USB 3 single port, 2 antennas, and then going on there is your Wi-Fi Bluetooth chip. Here is your DDR4 3 gigabytes of RAM over top of the system on a chip. And then here you have the 32 gigabyte flash memory. This is the HighKey 960, and it's currently retailing for around $240. also the 60-pin HS connector. Okay, I'm just going to have a quick little look here. Google Android open source project will support the HighKey 960. Or you could go with a typical Linux support. USB Type-C in this case is USB 2. And it uses the ARM Mali G71 MP8 GPU. As I said before, it's got 12 volt power onto the board. And the USB-C and the USB 3s cannot be used at the same time. It's interesting. The USB-C is OTG, so it's to plug it into something so you can program the 32 gigabytes of flash. I'm going to do that in an upcoming video. That's not for today. Today I just wanted a quick look around to see exactly what's in there. Oh, thank you. Keep an eye on camera 2. Thank you. Thank you for that about camera 2. It is a problem that I'm about to overcome. Cool. Just checking in on the guys in the live stream. Are there any questions you guys have about this board? I think it would be good for point of POS software then. Thank you, Utopia Opera, again for figuring out camera 2. So this is like a thin client installed a terminal or something. You could use it for that. You know, so here's a question and answer for you. Why would you choose this? Why would you choose this over Raspberry Pi 3? Okay. This has a lot more power with the octa-core chip and the 3 gigabytes of RAM. Along with the USB 3, there's a lot more grunt that you can get here. Yes, the grunt comes at an extra price. This one is clocking in at $240 plus, while the Raspberry Pi you can pick up for $35 or under. But this has a couple of specific utilities that you'll get that you can't really do with the Raspberry Pi. To give you some of the examples of that, this, if you're going to be developing for Android, say you want to develop something like a game, or you want to develop a new app, this might be the type of board that you want to choose for that. That's as opposed to a Raspberry Pi. Or if you wanted to do something like build something that required quite a bit of CPU power, say you want to build a NAS, you know, and you want to use Raspberry Pi, or say you want to build something that takes more power, more CPU, like a high-end NAS that uses USB 3 hard drives. This again will utilize the USB 3 hard drives, whereas something like the Raspberry Pi with its USB 2 only will be limited. Perhaps you're looking for something with a bit more grunt in terms of the 1080p display, something that can do 3D graphics better than the Raspberry Pi can. Again, these are all use cases. They're not every use case, but it gives you an idea of the sorts of things that this can do that the Raspberry Pi can't. Is this the right type of board if you're just thinking about doing a random project? Maybe you want to do something like one of the light turning on, maybe you want to do something like a relay project, or maybe you want to do something like a fan or a weather station. I wouldn't suggest that you go with this type of computer for that. This, again, is decidedly built for the high end. Again, this runs Android OS and it also runs Linux, so you'll be able to get a bit of grunt out of it. But what this is more like is it's more like the ARM version of the Intel NUCs. So if you're thinking about getting one of those NUCs and you're thinking about getting an Intel Atom, with Pine Trail or something, you might consider going for one of these instead. Outside of that, for the type of audience that's after a project computer, I would say at this sort of price point, unless you're very rich or for some reason happen to come across it, I would probably steer clear of it. But again, this will give you a lot of overhead. So if you do want to make any of those projects, you certainly will be able to in the future. All right, well, thank you very much. That's been the HighKey 960 unboxing and walk around. Next time I look at this computer, I'll be building a project with it. This CPU heatsink I won't be putting on today, but that's right where it would fit right there. That's it. If you have any comments or questions, post them in the comment section below. If you found this video particularly useful, don't forget to support this channel. You can do so either by buying me a cup of coffee or by supporting this channel on Patreon. Well, I went blank then for a second. Don't forget to press like. Don't forget to press subscribe. And we'll see you guys again soon as I build a project with the HighKey 960. All right, live channel. Gengar, there's no computer build today. That'll be for tomorrow. Next up, what are we doing next? I've lost my mouse. What are we doing next? Oh, we're doing USB 3 hubs. Thank you. You love the hat. I was showing it off earlier. Yeah. Now I'm trying to get this back into the bag and it's not going. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'm going to build a project with the HighKey 960. I think I might do... I don't know. I mean, the truth is, if you buy a NAS, you're going to spend a couple $100s on it. And this thing would make a pretty kick-ass NAS. You know, USB 3, so you can utilize that. Anchor Bait says, "Hi Pete, I'm looking for Gateron SMD switches. Your site has Gaterons, but I can't see if they're SMD from the pictures. Are they?" The only ones that we have in SMD at the moment are the Gatastottles. The other ones are not SMD.
What? We have SMD Blues.
We have SMD Blues as well. Oh, we got SMD Blues. I didn't know they arrived.
Yeah, I sent out the remainder to the...
Oh, okay. SMD Blues as well. But look for the SMD Blues. They're not lumped in with the other Gaterons. They have their own category, their own page. Are you sure that there are some in stock? Actually, Anchorbait, could you tell me if there's some in stock?
I thought I put them back.
That or get the Gatastottles. They're sweet. Hey, I just wanted to show off, even though it's not currently scheduled on the program, I just wanted to show off this Intel Compute Stick. I'm going to put the HighKey manual back over here. I have this Compute Stick. I bought it for 40 or 50 bucks off. Where'd I get it? Off Woot, actually. It's a Compute Stick. I'm looking for SMD greens. We don't have any SMD greens at the moment. I don't know when we're going to be getting any, if I'm honest. kind of want to open this and I kind of don't want to open it. Spencer Cook says, I actually have one of these too. I got it off Woot. Yeah, awesome. Gengar says, do it. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. All right. Steph, you going to sit down?
I'm also going to stand up again at some point, but...
But you're going to sit still instead? All right. You tell me, though, if you need to get up and move around. Just get up and move around. The guys are cool. They're going to hang out. They're just here to hang out, you know? It's just a Saturday morning hangout. You're going to sit still for the next few minutes, and then as soon as I start filming, you're going to go. Is that right?
Probably.
All right. Let's do this thing. Yeah, I'm just going to do... what I'm going to do is an unboxing and walk around. The Tech Scoop, what's up? Good morning. For those of you who are in the live stream, don't forget to press like. Don't forget to press subscribe. Yeah. Thank you. All right. The Intel Compute Stick. You ready? Here we go. Hi, I'm Ski with Pete. Today we're taking a look at the Intel Compute Stick. This one runs Ubuntu 14.04 LTS. Now, for those of you who don't know, Ubuntu is very simple in its naming formula. 14.04 means this is from 2014 April LTS. So this is a little old, this thing. I got this one off of Woot, which is now affiliated with Amazon. But let's get in closer and take a look at exactly what's going on here. Camera 2, I'm keeping an eye on it. Okay, first things first, let's take a look around the box. This is the Intel Compute Stick. It's a stick. Connect, compute, it's that simple. Is it? Never is. Intel Compute Stick. For this unboxing and walk around, I'm just going to take a look at what's going on. Here we see it says security notch, micro SD card slot. Oh, I wonder if it only runs with an SD. I don't know. USB 2 port. It's got a quad-core Intel processor, Ubuntu, as I said, 8 GB storage. Okay, so the micro SD card slot is for additional storage. 8 GB storage, 1 GB memory, Wi-Fi BGN, and Bluetooth 4. Also includes an HDMI extension cable and power adapter with USB cable. It's got a power button and a power port. There's the HDMI. You see, it's all just one stick, and that's probably going to be about life size. Does this tell you anything different? Not really. It's nice to see something come with Ubuntu, though. If I'm honest, I kind of bought it for that. I'm a big fan of the Ubuntu. There's a bunch of serial numbers and stuff on there. Transform any HDMI TV or monitor into a fully functional computer. Well, it's not really an overpromise, because that's really what just a computer does. I mean, every computer turns an HDMI TV into a fully functional computer. Whatever. I'm just taking a look at the chat for a sec. MP, no black versions. Pete teased a couple of shows back. Don't know what you're saying. Ended up with a Pi 3, though. I fixed my swill plate using raw data, by the way. Cleaner output. All right, let's get inside. Look, I know I talk about it a lot, but packaging done right, look at this. what am I supposed to do here? Oh, there's a little black tab, and I pull the little black tab, and then this comes out. See, I know what I'm supposed to do. That's good packaging. Nothing in the inside of the box. Look at that. This is pretty cool. Look at this. So look, again, I know what I'm supposed to do because it only works in one way. Wow, it's cute, isn't it? Cute. Oh, okay, so even though we were looking at that picture described both sides. You can see the micro SD card slot is actually on the other side from the rest of the stuff. It's not a big deal. I'm just saying it is. Intel inside. That looks pretty slick. All right, let's see what else is inside the box. Whoa, lots of stuff. It's like a treasure trove in here. Okay, first we have the quick start guide, sure. We have the extender. That's just to extend it a little bit if we needed to. This is a USB micro cable. These are the world's adapters to adapt to any region of the world. And this is going to be the little power brick. Yeah, that's the little power brick there. I'm just going to doubly make sure here. This little power brick. Five volt 2 amp. So that's a 5 volt 2 amp. And I'm just going to put on the US connector on it. What are you guys saying that I teased with JB on the stream? There you go. Alright, doesn't need this plastic wrapper on it anymore. It's very glossy, so very fingerprinty, but it doesn't really matter. This is just going to hide behind your TV anyway. HDMI extension cable, probably don't need it, but you know why that's there and why it's useful? Let's say you put this on the edge of, you got your TV, right? Let's say your TV's here, and your HDMI cable like plugs into the edge of your TV, and you got this much sticking out from the edge of your TV. That's why this cable is useful, because you plug this into the TV, you plug that in, and then this, you see it hangs down, so then you can plug this in like that, and then it hangs off to the side, so it doesn't stick out from the back of your TV. That's why it's useful. Also, if your TV has a lot of interference, as mine can, then this is also useful for that. Oh, this has one of those plastic tops too. I'm gonna peel this off too. Oh yeah. Oh. So the main disadvantage to this thing is that it's only got one USB port, and that USB port is USB 2. So you could basically plug a keyboard and mouse or something into it. Gengar, the Universal 60% kit. Oh, you're saying the Universal LJD 61 up kit? We're going to get that in stock very soon. If you're really keen to get one, then you can email us for an advance copy just because you're a nice dude. Well, he's a nice dude, and he's in the show, and there's only 20 of them. Nobody else is going to see this. Stephanie is giving me the look of death.
I can actually, I think, make it live.
You can make it live now? Mm-hmm. I think MP wants one right now.
The only thing I haven't changed is really explaining is the copy.
Well, just put it live for MP for the next bit, and he can.
The copy is not
MP. That's what the LJD 61 up ISO. That's what the Universal lets you do.
Yeah.
But I haven't tested it yet, so scary times. Maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow.
You can build one of those. Hang on, I can put it live. I think I got it all right.
Okay, you know what
I'll find out very quickly.
Okay, what I'm looking for here, the thing, Spencer, if you have one of these, can you tell me, does this work with that, does this work so that you can control it with your TV remote like you can with the Raspberry Pi? That's the question that remains for me is, can I control this with my TV controller, or do I need to plug in a TV controller? Because if I need to plug in a TV, what's that called?
What? One what?
What?
Remote control.
No,
Remote access.
Raspberry Pi. Duck Lover 101, yeah, you can. No, it's not IR, Spencer. It's the other thing. Raspberry Pi TV controller. It's got a name. Basically, it's getting a signal down the HDMI. HDMI CEC. That's what it's called. Does this have CEC control? libcec. So what's this thing called? This is the Intel Compute Stick Lib CEC. With what version? What version is this? STCK. All right, I'm looking it up.
Okay.
It says it does.
The PCB mount stabs, right?
Yeah, PCB.
Okay. I just changed that. Okay, it's up.
No, it doesn't look like this one supports CEC. So I just did, for those of you who aren't here, apparently it does not support CEC. Okay. So I just took a look online and checked if this thing supports CEC, which is the ability to control the computer via your TV remote connected via HDMI. Just so you know, the Raspberry Pi at $35 does include CEC. So this thing, that means that this USB port will need to connect to a mouse and or keyboard. But that doesn't mean that there's no use for this thing. This thing could still do a lot of really cool stuff. And let me give you an example of what I might use mine for. So what I might do with mine is I'll connect it to the Wi-Fi, then because it's running Linux, I'll connect to it via SSH. I'll plug a webcam in here, and then I'll be able to run this as a standalone web device so that I can add an extra camera to what you're watching right now. So thank you again. So thanks to everybody. Thank you very much for tuning in today, guys. Don't forget to check in the About section for links to this and everything else you could see on my desk today. If you particularly enjoyed this stream, you can, of course, support this channel by buying me a cup of coffee in the About section below or by supporting me on Patreon. Don't forget to ask any comments. Don't forget to leave comments in the comment section below, to check the About section for relevant links. I think I've already said that. Don't forget to press like. Don't forget to press subscribe. Don't forget to press like. Don't forget to press subscribe. And we'll see you guys again soon. I'm looking forward to getting one of these projects started. So next time you see this thing, we'll probably be in a project. Cool. Thanks, guys. For those of you, of course, in the live stream, don't unsubscribe. Don't unsubscribe. Don't leave the channel. Stick around. Lots more to come. Okay, I'm just gonna chuck all this back in the box. Yeah, bummer indeed. CEC is, if I was going to use this on the back of the computer, on the back of the TV, and I'm not sure I would, to be honest. Yeah. 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 No. That's good. I can't. The Universal LJD is live, for those of you who are interested. We think it's live anyways. But it's only going to be live for the duration of the stream, because after that we gotta de-live it. So that I can test it. This really isn't working out for me. I really wanted to put it back together, but I can't seem to do it. And there's no instruction. There we go. Intel Compute Stick. So is there a mouse pointer or something you can do with the remote? No, you can't. I can't use the mouse pointer, but I can use the arrow keys and stuff, which is useful. Don't forget, guys, today's Super Chat is enabled. If you want to help support the channel and get towards 4K, you can do so by using Super Chat. This is what's next. I'm going to have another sip of my coffee. Thank you to everybody who's pressed like and to everybody who's pressed subscribe. We'll be getting to building a keyboard tomorrow, I suspect. Just gonna open the door for a few minutes. It's getting quite warm in here. What the heck is that? Got two of these.
Oh my word.
Oh, was somebody earlier asking about the red imp? This just arrived. This is for a review. Was somebody asking about the red imp? I swear they were. This just arrived like that. But today isn't a keyboard review day. We're going to save that for maybe not tomorrow, maybe next Saturday. This is just tech review day. Okay, tech review day. Let's continue. Hold on one sec. All right, guys. Here we go. Cool. That's MP. Okay. Hey, is anybody else on the stream intending to buy the LJD 61 Up Universal? Because if not, I think we should probably take it down.
Meh.
No, it deserves like a proper launch and everything. I just thought I would do it.
Look,
I just thought I would do it because MP's a nice guy.
Look at click on the bottom left side.
What?
Oh, did you put, yeah.
What?
Yeah, just to see
Just to see what?
where everybody is. It can be up for your live stream.
Okay.
Save till the end of the live stream.
All right. Okay, next up we're on to Orico. Orico is pretty cool, actually. They've sent me a bunch of stuff. Can I ask you guys a favor? I know it's totally biased and whatever, but if you can, support Orico because they're cool. They're nice people. They sent me, I got the charger that I travel with, and I got that big battery pack. The big battery pack's awesome. Don't make a face. It's awesome.
I don't know where it is. That's why I was making the face.
No, I know where it is. It's in my backpack because I carry it with me.
Do you want that other thing? I know where the other thing is.
What other thing?
The plug-in one. Or is that the one you have?
What do you mean the plug-in one?
It's a giant plug-in one.
I just mean this.
No, but they have the plug-in one too.
I know, because I use that. I travel with that. They also sent this thing. It's awesome. This is one of those, a 10,000 milliamp hour battery. It's cool. Anyways, I keep that in my backpack. Anyways, the reason I say that is Orico, they haven't paid me any money. They have not. They've just sent me some tech and stuff. But the tech and stuff that they can't wait for Steph to ship it. I forgot to order the frame.
What?
I don't know. Are you saying the glass fiber middle? Is that what you're saying, MP? Anyways, the reason I'm going on about Orico is that like there's like a gajillion, there's perhaps 1 gajillion brands out of China that you've never heard of before, but Orico seems to make decent stuff. That is the bias that I bring to this review.
Unpaid bias.
What's that?
It's an unpaid bias.
I know, but it's biased because I'm already.
Because you've already sent you stuff.
They've already sent me stuff that I use that I like, and so it's with that already positive outlook that I turn to today's stuff.
Yeah, but if you don't like today's stuff, you would say so.
If I don't like today's stuff, I will totally say so, but I already have a positive predisposition, is what I'm saying.
That's because they make good products.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying I'm prejudging, which I totally shouldn't do. There's only 24 people watching this. Nobody cares. Okay, you ready? Let's do this review. I got some things to say about non-powered versus powered hubs. All right, let's do this. Pete, are you going to offer Gateron milk sample packs? Dr. Doomapple, we're almost out of Gateron milks.
They're not on anymore. We're out. We don't have enough to make anything.
That's it. We're out of Gateron milks. It's over, Dr. Doomapple. We're all out of Gateron milks.
To make a pack, if you need a couple, and I mean a couple, then you can get in touch. But there isn't enough to make even a 40 pack. I don't think, unless you wanted it all mixed, random.
There you have it, Dr. Doomapple.
And they're not making them anymore, so...
Yeah, as far as we know, they're not making them anymore.
Yeah, as far as we're aware, we can no longer get them.
Anchorbait says, at Ski with Pete, will you ever do a review of a James Donkey board? Interesting company. I've done a review of a James Donkey mouse, and in fact, Steph has stolen it.
Yeah, I love it.
And she uses it as her every day. It's the James Donkey 325. The 325 is the one that Steph uses. She quite literally uses it every day. It's plugged into her computer. Otherwise, I would show it to you. It's ugly. God, it's...
Oh, it's super ugly.
Blah, it's disgusting.
It fits my hand and it's light. I don't want a weighty one because I have a very weird setup that I have to be able to move it easily.
Honest reviews all day long at Ski with Pete. All right, here we go. Let's talk about the Orico aluminum USB 3 and Ultra Mini USB 3 4-port hub. So for those of you who don't already know, I'm going to go through the review and pretend like you guys aren't here, and then I'll come back and we'll hang out and it'll be fun. Don't forget, you can find links to this and everything else you can see on my desk in the About section below. Go check that out if you haven't already. Keep the chat coming, and we'll continue to rock on. By the way, right now, I'm not really sure why, OneUpKeyboards.com is flying. For those of you who don't already know, I'm the owner of OneUpKeyboards.com. That's why I keep talking about it. I can see the stats, the live stats on the webpage, and you guys are crushing it right now. Thank you very much. Please continue to crush it. We pay a lot of money for awesome hosting, so please smash the shit out of it. All right, awesome. Let's talk about USB hubs. Hi everybody, I'm Ski with Pete. Today we're going to be looking at a pair of Orico 3.0 USB hubs. We got a mini unpowered and a aluminum powered. It's a bigger one. Let's take a look. Okay, the first thing to say about this before I get into it is exactly what the difference is between an unpowered and a powered hub. All right, it goes like this. If you've got something that's unpowered that draws a lot of power, and a great example of that is a small hard drive. This is a 1 terabyte hard drive that I've got, a portable hard drive. Then what you need for that is this, which is a powered USB hub. The reason is that this powered will drive enough power to this for you to be able to use it. Now, if you had a different type of USB device, say a powered USB device like this hard drive, which is a powered hard drive, look at the size of it, then the type of hub you need for that is this. It's an unpowered hub because it's already got its own power. And this supports little things like keyboards and mice, but you don't really need USB 3 for that. But all I'm saying is if you buy a little hub like this, this will do fine for your mouse, keyboard, and for powered things like this hard drive. if you have other things like webcams and unpowered hard drives, then you're going to need something like this. So let's get inside and take a look at these two different USB hubs and see what they're all about. Okay, first up we have the Ultra Mini USB 3 4-port hub. Okay, first up we have the Ultra Mini USB 3 4-port hub. This says it's a 4-port, adds 4 USB 3 5GB ports to your laptop or tablet. Laptop or tablet? Wait a sec. Does this use USB-C or what? Let's find out. No, so that was a bit of an overclaim. It's not really for your tablet because that's a full-size plug. In terms of the only other thing in the box is their card, nothing else. All that you get is this USB 3 hub. I'm not going to do a speed test today, but you can see it goes 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's it. Not much else to say about this. If you need an unpowered hub, check this one out from Rico. Okay, on to the bigger and probably more expensive aluminum USB 3 hub. Oh, that's a big Nelly. That's a big Nelly of a power brick there. Okay, so this is gonna pump out some real power here. Oh, actually, it's a 12 volt 3 amp. Wow, 12 volt 3 amp. That is some power. It's got this USB A to A cable, which is USB 3 on both ends. So that's how we're going to connect to the hub itself. And then, of course, the hub itself is right here. Okay, first thing to say is this is obviously trying to look in the design spirit of Apple. This is trying to look like the Apple keyboard. You know the one I'm talking about. Because look at it. Look at the side of it. That's what it's trying to look like. I mean, obviously. But it's definitely a nice looking thing. So what you do is, I assume this is going to be your input over here. Like that. This is going to be your power over here like this. Now, again, as I said at the start, you know, I do love Rico, but this design is pretty poor. Look, it's like sleek and like this, but in order to power it and to connect it to your computer, you need to widen it like this, which is kind of gross and disgusting. What would have been better is if you designed it so that it all remained inside this compact look like this. So if you had the power coming out the back like that, then it would have remained in this sort of, it would have remained contained, but instead this is going to take up quite a lot of desktop real estate. Of course, if you have the desktop real estate, maybe you've got a monitor or something with space underneath it, then that would be perfect. It'll give you nice, quick, easy access to all of these USB ports. Matthew Camilleri says, "Yo, Pete, I heard there are new keyboard switches." Not so much. I don't know what keyboard switches you heard about. I can't think of any new switches going on right now. What do we got? SMD Gatistotles. I suppose those are new.
Mm-hmm.
Scrubmeister, what up? What up? Okay, I'm just going to finish off this review. If I can find the other pieces. What do I do with the other one? Oh, here it is. Well, if you're looking for a USB 3 hub, whether you need powered or unpowered, a couple cool options from Orico. Thanks very much to Orico for sending these through for my review. If you have any comments, post them in the comment section below. If you have any questions, you can post them there too. Don't forget to press like, don't forget to press subscribe, and if you'd like to support this channel, you can do so through Patreon or buying me a cup of coffee in the About section. Of course, check in the About section for relevant links to this and everything else that's on the desk. I think I already said that. Not Really Deadless says, "Yay, I got Pete on the big screen with Chromecast." Awesome. Thanks again to everybody who tuned in today, guys. Don't forget to press like. Don't forget to press subscribe. If you want one of these USB 3 powered or unpowered hubs, you can, of course, check in the About section below, and you'll be able to pick those up. If you have any comments or questions, post those in the comment section below. If you have any comments or questions, post those in the comment section below. Don't forget you can support this channel by Patreon, or you can buy me a cup of coffee also in the About section. Thanks again to everybody who tuned in today. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. I said it twice. Thanks again to everybody who tuned in today, guys. Looking forward to seeing you back again soon. All right, sweet. On to the next. Look, let's be honest. This is pretty cool, and I will probably use it. But the design of it is pretty... It's annoying that is what they did with it. I mean, they could have made this much cleaner. But it's a USB 3 powered hub. Like, I'm not going to not use it. That's for sure. USB 3 powered with 12 volt. This thing will probably charge stuff too. I'm excited to have this and to add it to my thing, but the design is a little wonk for me. Dr. Doomapple says he's just sent you a message.
I have to actually look and see what we've got.
Okay, what's next on the docket? What is next on the docket? Make Tech Compact USB Charger. So a company... Hi everybody, I'm Ski with Pete. A company called make-gadget.com MakeGadget.com reached out to me to have me look at this on my channel. So I thought I would. Let's take a look. Brendan Keane, what's going on? I want to redo that. You're in good hands with Make. Sharing is a virtue. Okay. So Make reached out to me with this. They saw my recent unboxing of my MacBook Pro, and they said, "Hey, we got a charger for you. Do you want to try it out?" I said, "Sure." So there it is. Now, what I wish this was that it isn't is I wish that this was a charger and a hub, so that I could plug this into the computer and then I could plug other things into this and they would all work. But this is just a charger. This is a charger for USB-C for my MacBook Pro, and then these two are USB chargers for my phone. Okay, the only thing that came in the box is just the power cable. This did not come with a USB Type-C cable, so I won't actually be able to plug in my Mac to show it off today. I think that this is a... I can't quite get this protective screen off, and I'm starting to make it look like there is no protective screen, and I'm just picking at it. There we go. There we go. So at the time of this review, this charger is ringing in at $20 on Amazon, which is pretty cool. It does a 2.4 amp max out of these two USB 2s, and out of the USB-C, it does 5 volts 3 amp, 9 volts 2 amp, 12 volt 1.5 amp, or 14.5 volt 2 amp. So that's that means it'll properly charge my Mac, which is nice. JB1830's in the house. What's going on, buddy? I'm just taking a look at this charger from Make that they sent me. It does USB Type-C. You can see it's a little off askew there, but it's not super bad. It didn't come with a USB Type-C, so I'm not actually going to be able to plug it into my MacBook because I don't have the USB Type-C cable with me. And the other thing, as I said before, I wish that this was a hub so that I could just plug that into my Mac and then I could plug other things into this. That would have been quite useful and convenient. Anyways, that's the charger from Make. Don't know what else to say about that one. This one, I mean, the truth is I'm definitely going to use this. I'm definitely going to add this to my setup because this means I can charge my MacBook faster, so I'm going to do that. But it didn't come with a USB Type-C cable, which I was kind of hoping it would. Kind of a pain in the butt. So now I got to get a USB Type-C cable. Hopefully I can find one of those. And it's USB Type-C to USB Type-C as opposed to USB-A to Type-C, which I already have. Anyways, if you already have a lot of USB Type-C cables, that's not something you would worry about. Thank you again to Make for sending this through. Definitely appreciate it. If you guys have any comments or questions, post them in the comment section below. Don't forget to check the About section for links to this and everything else you could see on my desk today. If you'd like to support this channel, you can also do that in the About section, either by buying me a cup of coffee or by joining me on Patreon. I've been your host, Ski with Pete. Looking forward to seeing you guys back again soon. Don't forget to press like and subscribe. Thanks again. See you guys soon. And for those of you who are just bought an awesome Type-C for cheap, which do switch fine, it does at least 15 volt at 2 amp. Yeah, cool. Yeah, this one's nice actually. It's got like a plastic matte finish, which is cool. But like I say, I can't test it out because I don't have any USB Type-C cables. The only one I have is at work. So that was Make. All right. What have I got going on next? Kingu Bluetooth headphones and a splitter. Okay, I mean, this is for the live stream only. Guys, this is super weird. And stuff like this happens to me all the time, but it's just odd. Kingu said, hey, would you try out the new Bluetooth headphones? And I was like, yeah, sure, totally. Then they said, what? What's this? This is required reading before buying any USB Type-C equipment. Many USB-C cables are non-conforming. The Google engineer, yeah, they're all pretty much, Spencer, they're all pretty much fixed now though. I've found, because I was reading a bunch about it too, but they all like, it's hard to find one that doesn't say that it conforms. Okay, so Kingu says we're gonna send you, because I've done another headphone review recently. They said we're gonna send you a Bluetooth headphone set, and we also want you to try out this cable splitter. And I'm like, what? Okay, sure, I guess, but this is, I mean, there's nothing to this. It's quite literally, you plug this in one end and then you get two so you can share your audio with a friend. Fine, but I can't test it because you sent me a Bluetooth headphone set. So weird. I mean, great. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna put this in my headphones straight away. But it's not really applicable to the other thing you sent me to review. So, it's like the only example I can think of is it's like sending me a drill along with a screwdriver warmer, and you're like, but I'm not going to use the screwdriver warmer anymore because I got the. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going to use 3.5mm jacks anymore because you sent me Bluetooth headphones. You see what I'm saying? Okay. Spencer Cook, I don't think that cable requires a review. Me neither. Like, do you think it's super high fidelity audio? No, it's a 3.5mm jack. Okay, you ready? We're going to move on to this thing. Hi guys, I'm Ski with Pete. Today we're looking at Kingu's Bluetooth ear-fit design earbuds. Brand model, look, BT01001, and it's black. I don't think there's much more to know about it than that. These you can get on Amazon. Check in the About section for relevant links. But it's even got Amazon branding on it, which is kind of cool. All right, well, let's take a look. Okay, and then I need on the other one, I need to zoom back out on camera 2. For those of you who are on camera 2, what's up? How's the camera 2 audio, by the way? Is it better? Ooh, starting out with a nice little pouch.
Hello? Yes. Pardon? Oh. Hang on just a sec.
1990, December 1990s up in the house. What's going on? What's up, Steph?
AC?
Yeah.
Can I check the AC?
Yeah, sure. Who is it?
Front desk?
Yeah, but who's going to be coming up?
I
Kennard?
don't know. Probably.
Does Kennard want to say hello to the live stream?
No, don't do that.
Okay, well, if not, then we should probably...
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah. come say hi. Come check our AC in this room shortly.
So what do I do?
You're gonna have to. I don't know. Well, we need it checked, don't we?
We need it checked. We can't not have it be checked.
Our AC in the living room is not working. In New York, if you are not in New York, has been this past week crazy hot, and unfortunately, the AC is maintained by the building, so we have to ask for it to be fixed, since it was not actually doing much besides making a lot of noise.
Okay, I'm just gonna crank on with this review, and then I will stop just as soon as he comes in. All right, so
Can you just like mute everything
I'm
for
not
like?
sure.
It'll only be here like 5 minutes.
I mean I can't because I have camera 2.
Yeah, but you could stop camera 2.
I can't stop camera 2.
5 minutes.
I can't. IT Mac Pro says thank you. Please tell Steph thank you for me too.
Oh, awesome.
What?
That's the board.
Oh, awesome.
The pickup.
Oh, awesome.
Hope you love it. Amazing board.
It is an amazing board. I pulled it out to look at it this morning and check it. Oh my god, it's super awesome. And we put a 1-up keycap on it for you.
But you can change that.
You can change it out. We put the extra keycap in there too, but I just wanted to try to make it even more extra special. Okay, I'm going to try to do this review for a few minutes, and then we'll figure out where to go from here. Okay, so Kingu sent this through to me. Thank you very much to Kingu for sending it through. It comes in this awesome little pouch with a little clip that makes noise on my desk. Oh, everything's bagged up in here. Okay, they always send these little kissy cloths. Okay, I got a kissy cloth. Okay, and there's this. I don't know which one's which here, but I'm just gonna open it up. Oh, these are the headphones. Perfect. Okay, that's the headphone bit. What's this bit? Okay, these are the extra earbuds and I think the charging cable. We make videos CA. Oh yeah, I was in New York dying the past 2 days. Heat wave was crazy. It was crazy, wasn't it? Okay, so that's a micro USB cable. And I'm just making sure that I got all the little earbuddy bits out of this before I throw it away. Yeah, boom. Okay. Okay, I am going to mute for a few seconds and we'll figure it out from there. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely.
Bang a lot.
What's that?
Bang a lot of things with it. Oh wow.
Already it's blowing cold air. Yeah, I remember when it used to blow cold air. I don't know how you survived the last 3 days without it, if I'm honest. All right, we're coming back.
Here,
We're
this
coming.
might be on now,
We're coming back. I'm just gonna close this door up.
though. I kind of hung out more in the bedroom where the air conditioning was working.
What's that?
Well, either sat very still with a little fan or hung out in the bedroom.
Okay, so for the last few minutes, I've had my AC repaired, but I'm not going to admit to that when I cut this down. So for the last few minutes, we've been charging this up here, and I've been reading the instructions as well. So I'm just going to unplug this now. And Ganito is here. What's going on, Ganito?
You done yours? More or less.
The Here, Steph.
What?
Back in 3 weeks.
Oh wow.
Okay. Okay. So, just finished charging through this port here. Let's just see how this works first. So this and this is going to be this way around. All right. So that was going to be that way, like that. Oh, it's actually, as weird as it is to feel like I got dangly earrings, I can actually report that they are pretty comfortable. They're actually pretty comfortable to.
They look like they just stay.
Yeah, they're and there's no cable to like get caught on things or whatever. That's actually going to be pretty useful. Okay, let's see. Let's see if I can't figure out how exactly. Just gonna clean my ear juice off of these. Okay, so let's see how to attach this to my computer. And this is something that I see other people do, by the way. They do this, and then they like put their earphones like that. Oh yeah, and they like clip together, so you don't lose them. It's useful. Okay. Let's see how exactly to connect this to my phone. Did you walk away with my phone?
Oh, I put it just on the edge of the table here.
Okay.
But yes, I did kind of walk around it.
Achtung, Achtung. Press multifunction button. Power on. Blue headphones turn on. Power off. Answer call.
This is gonna gurgle for like 5 minutes.
Hold on. It doesn't say how to connect them.
Did you install an app on your phone? Did you just go onto your phone and go Bluetooth Discovery and they'll be there?
Connect to 2 Bluetooth devices at one time, which is good because I have two sets of phones that I could use it with. Maybe I don't want to show all that off. Wow, this was a brutally honest review. I'm shocked, says Outrageous Pudding about my...
Can I gurgle so
Yeah,
far?
did you guys watch my review from this morning? If you haven't, you should, because you'll learn a lot about me.
If you don't like something, you'll say so.
Yeah, I'm not afraid to say something sucks.
Okay, this is gonna gurgle. And spit up.
Look at all the available devices happening here. I mean, everybody in the apartment block must be using Bluetooth on everything. I definitely don't need these anymore. Forget. 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 How do I know which one the headphones are?
Is there nothing that's similar to whatever brand they are?
Nothing's coming up with brands. Kingu BT001. I don't see that on my list. Oh, hold this down for 7 seconds. I think that just turned it off. So I'm going to go do it again. But this time for... Okay, now I'm going to refresh. There we go, Kingu BT. Okay, let's see if I can get it to work. pretty cool, actually. It's really loud. Actually, that's really good. These are great. The audio quality is good. They don't feel really heavy or anything. Even though I probably would have made this cable longer so they're hung down here, but I guess why not, right? The only thing that I thought was weird, you can hear it. You can hear it playing there. The only thing I thought was weird is that there's this button. So look, there's the power on button and power off, and you hold it for 3 seconds to power it on and power it off. You hold it for 7 seconds, that button for 7 seconds in order to connect it, which is great. You've got your audio up and audio down, but the weird thing is it's got this, which is take a picture. And I'm just gonna press it. Let's just see what happens when I press it. Did it just take a picture? It just seems like a weird button that you don't really need to have on there. You don't need to look through my photos. You can look through my photos. It's all just keyboard stuff, really. Oh, wait a sec. It doesn't work. And all the buttons. All the buttons seem to raise and lower. All the buttons seem to raise the volume only. That's not very good. And that's now causing backups? Again, super weird. That did just take a photo, though. I'll do it again. Watch this. Press the button. Yeah, that took a photo. Weird. Why anybody would want that on their camera, I don't actually know. On their mobile device, I don't really know. It's a bit of a shame that... I'm just going to go back and play some more music. Look, I'm pressing volume down here. It's not doing anything. Pressing volume up, it's not doing anything either. I'm pressing the camera button, and that's trying to turn the volume up. See? Camera button, volume up. Seems that you can only turn the volume up, at least with this current version of Android. Why don't I connect this to my iPhone and see what happens there? All right. That is weird, though, isn't it?
What, do you want to use your earphones to take a picture?
Using your earphones to take a picture, and the earphone and the volume up button both do volume up, and the volume down button doesn't do anything. That is what I would describe as weird. So the volume up and volume down don't seem to be doing anything. Where's my podcasts now? There's podcasts. Let's just check if it's working. It's definitely working. Okay, let's see what these do now. Volume up. Volume up works. Volume down does not seem to work. And yeah, that... So look, when I press volume up, volume goes up. When I press volume down does nothing. And when I press camera, volume also goes up. So that seems to be a little bit weird. I'll contact Kingu about that and just see what they say. It seems a little bit weird to me that's what's happening. It's also got a little microphone on it right here. I'm going to continue testing these out, and I will let you guys know more when next we speak. Thank you again to Kingu for sending these through. I'll finish this video another time. When I do that, I'll let you know how this worked out. All right. Well, they seem like awesome headphones. It's a shame that I couldn't quite get them working properly. I don't know if it's a problem with these particular headphones or with something else, but I will let you know. Here, Steph. Okay, cool. And then last up is this from iPassport. You know what? I'm going to save this one for next time. I'm not prepared enough for this. Because I don't have a speaker or something that I can play via Bluetooth to it or receive from it. I'm just not ready for this part. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I want these Kingu headphones to be perfect. I do really want them to be perfect. Okay, boys, well, that's it for today. Again, so much cool stuff to look forward to in the very near future, including, but not exclusively, this thing. Let's just put everything back up that we looked at today. Didn't really look at that, did we? Thank you to Make, to Arico, to Kingu, to HighKey, and of course to myself for doing that. JB, so much to talk to you about that camera. So much. Looking forward to hanging out with you. Yeah, there's a lot to figure out with that puppy. It is not straightforward.
It's not a plug and play.
It's not a plug and play. It is a complex little nut that you need to like. So we'll have to do that. That'll be fun as we continue to do that. Other stuff to talk about. We put the LJD 61 Up Universal on the website, but it's only on the website for the duration of the stream. After that, we're going to be...
It'll have a proper launch.
It'll have a proper launch on Friday, so we'll take it off for now. I've lost like a dozen subscribers across this stream. I'm really sorry about the AC, man. That slowed things up for sure.
But we have AC that works.
We have AC that works, so you guys are just going to have to be patient.
You have no idea what it's been like in New York the past week. We really needed that fixed.
Okay, so I'm going to put some stuff away. I'm going to hang around for a few minutes while I do that.
Burning hot.
Oh, pop it up there and we'll get to it. Dane Carter just popped by and said, "Hi, I'm missing the stream because my wife took me to a tour. Just wanted to say hi. Catch y'all later. Catch y'all later. I had to have my window repaired unit on Friday. Yeah, painful. Okay, one of these is going dans mon backpack. L'autre.
Yeah, at least your bedroom one was alright for the AC, but the living room one was sort of blowing kind of lukewarm-ish. I suppose it was really hot out, so it felt slightly cool. But it wasn't really. The fact that I had to add a little USB fan to blow directly on me. I'm very happy that it's fixed. Especially because it's supposed to, well, it shouldn't be quite so bad. For a little bit, anyway.
USB 3 hub.
Are DSA caps comparable to Cherry's low profile M8 cap?
I don't know M8 caps. Maybe somebody else in the stream knows the answer to that. Look at this thing. It's awesome. I just don't know what the heck I'm supposed to... Because I can't rest it vertically. Because it's like... I don't know. I don't think this was figured out. Like, that would be cool if it could fit there, you know? Not quite sure what I'm going to do with this thing. This thing for sure is joining. This thing, Steph, I thought we could put this here. We could put this here.
Okay.
Because then it'll have multi-chargé.
Yeah.
And then you won't need this thing, which we keep. Because look, it's got two, so then one I could plug this guy. And two I could plug this guy.
Yeah, I keep having to unplug one.
And then the good news is that I can then charge my laptop over here when I eventually get a USB-C cable, which God knows when that's going to happen.
You don't do that right now.
What's that?
You don't really need to do that right now.
Of course I do. What are you talking about?
You could go chat with people. Can you show off my unicorn vomit QFR?
Yeah, of course. I'll be right there. 1 second.
I placed my aluminum case on my face to cool down. Yeah, New York was really insane last week. It really was that bad.
Okay, Steph. So this is going to go into my next round of tech reviews. This and this go together. Okay, USB Type C, yeah. This.
Unicorn vomit.
Unicorn vomit is coming, it's coming. But I need to get into the corner in order to do that. And to do that, I need to be able to move this table, which I just have. Steph, can I hand the table to you?
Kind of. I
And
love the IKEA black tables.
this is missing a keycap.
Yeah, because it's on my board.
But
Oh, you
wait-
could put my movement on.
What's that? Oh, what?
There. I could put my little. He needs a home. Well, does he fit in that corner? Yeah. There we go.
Can you zoom in? That's the goods that you wanted. For those of you who are still here, if you haven't already, please press like and please press subscribe. That would be awesome if you could. I am going to put this over here. You know what? I'm not. I'm going to charge it first. I'm going to finish charging these. We need another hook over here.
Mm-hmm. Not really delicious. Excuse Pete. I like Cam 1 and Cam 2.
Nice. Here's the it's not really deadless. Here is the 4K cam for when it happens. Boom. right, guys. Well, that's it for the live stream for today. No, the board is gone. Oh, you want the board back? I'll put the board back. Maybe I should have that be one of the title screens rather than.
That's quite cool to look at.
Oh, I got a coffee going on over here. Check out the coffee. Delicious. IT Mac Pro, yeah, I mean, I'm trying to up the game, so, it takes time and you got to be willing to thrash it out, so. Not really Daedalus, that sounds awesome. Look at all the artisans on this thing. This board must be worth. I don't even want to speculate. Your Kiwala gets stuck when it goes down.
Oh yeah, they don't like playing together or playing at all. They need to be separated from the rest of the crowd.
JB, you saw that yesterday the Sens lost, which means they're guaranteed Game 6 now. So we'll see you Tuesday. But it would be great if you could come by at some point to have a play just with the 4K thing. That's, gonna need some work. It's, it's cool as hell for sure, but I just don't know what the heck I'm doing. And I'm constantly out of my depth. I've ordered some more cables because this is micro HDMI. Micro. So it's extra fun. But it looks like it has to be closer down than this video camera. So yeah, we'll have to figure all that out. There's a lot of figuring out to do. That's what I'm saying. Lots. You're going to be putting Zeliostotles on your QFR. Wow. That's quite an investment in a QFR. Are you sure you don't want to get some more high quality plates rather than just the...
Oh, the QFR. There's nothing wrong with the QFR.
Nothing wrong at all, but if you're gonna do Zeliostotles, it might be worth thinking about picking up a more expensive plate.
Maybe said I need to take them off my other board.
Oh.
So they're already somewhere else.
At Ski with Pete keyboard stream tomorrow. Definitely Dr. Doom Apple. That is the plan for tomorrow. Am I right, Steph?
Yeah. You're building a TKL of sorts.
I'm building a TKL or the LJD 61 up Universal. One of the two.
Or if you're Speedy Gonzalez, you could do both. What is she trying to do? Excellent. Amazon's just trying to order us our Echo is just trying to order us something random.
All right. Check your Alexa app for more options.
What on earth did she think you were
She
asking?
was trying to buy him some juice.
Juice.
Some juice, apparently.
Like,
Hey, boys, because you're here for the keyboards, can I just show this off? Yeah, who would put a lot of high dollar components on a QFR anyways? No, I mean, we got a lot of artisans on here, but it's not... Where's the, do you know which one of these happens to have the
she was trying to order Izzy sparkling juice.
oh, is he sparkling juice?
How? What did we say that? I swear she's just random somehow. What are you doing?
Just showing off. These are the, I think these are the Korean ones.
Oh, the keycaps.
No, these are the Japanese. The Japanese are Korean.
Azealia styles didn't believe they would lose their click, but put too much lube, so he's gonna de-lube them. Azealia styles.
Oh, cool. Okay.
They don't go back together very easily. You figuring that out already?
A lot easier than Matthias switches go back together. I promise you that.
Sushi caps. Oh, Vape Wizard. I said hi.
Hey, what's up, Vape Wizard?
I don't know what they all are yet. We haven't even looked. The box just came in.
It's nice that it comes on a base too, if I'm honest. I almost want it just so I can have another one of those plates.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Vape Wizard, it's great that you're back. Unfortunately, you've come just at the end of the stream. Are you going to be, any chance you'll be around tomorrow? Nice and heavy keyboard action. Okay, guys, well, if you haven't already, now is a great time to go check out oneupkeyboards.com. I'm going to end the show here. Thank you again to everybody who tuned in. Thank you to Ariko and Kingu and everybody else I failed to mention. who else? Oh, and LeMaker and that Intel compute stick I bought for myself. Thanks again for tuning in, guys. We will be back again tomorrow for another live stream. We'll see you then.